Well, now that the family is sorted, looking good this festive, I want to remind you that yes, it's the end of the year, but those habits still matter, all right? And no matter where your travels do take you coming up this festive, keeping your essentials on hand is a must, because good habits like oral hygiene never take vacation. Now, Graeme, our very own G-Man, gave us a sneak peek into his ultimate travel essentials, showing us how he stays prepared and takes care of himself while on the go. And we all know Graeme is always on the go. So without telling, we want to show you what he got up to. Let's take a look.
As a presenter on Expresso, we balance the amount of time in studio with a lot of time out on the road, which means I've got to have my pre-trip packing ritual down to a T, and I need those essentials so that I can be fresh. When we travel for work, we really do have to be ready for absolutely anything. Chances are we'll be shooting multiple inserts in multiple locations with a whole lot of different factors coming to bear. So it's essential that I pack my essentials, that I can wake up feeling energized, fresh, and ready to go. Okay, so let's start ticking the boxes when it comes to the essentials. Always on the top of my list as a presenter is my LISTERINE, and it's with good reason because I get very up close and personal. I will have one in my bathroom and always one in my travel bag that I can reach on when I need it. Now, it's not just about the fresh breath. When I'm doing those interviews, it actually takes care of up to 99% of the germs that are left post-brushing. So that gives me that super clean feeling, whether it's after a meal or on those super long travel days, and they can get very long. What I love about LISTERINE, it gives me the confidence to be camera ready whenever I need to be, and also interview ready. Let's go in the bag. Bearing in mind you're often very far away from your home base, all of your creature comforts, and any situation might ramp up very quickly, I always pack a few extra essentials. I struggle in different environments, different weather patterns, and I think a lot of us do in summer, so I always have my Sinutab nasal spray close at hand. It's great for every day, but especially when you are traveling. Great for clearing that blocked nose, the congestion, and it gives you lasting relief. What I love the most, it takes about 2 minutes to be effective, and that relief can last up to 10 hours. These trips, very much on the spur of the moment, sometimes can lead to some unpredictable choices when it comes to food, the environment, and that sometimes leads to some unpredictable tummy issues. And you really don't want that when you want to hit the ground running, especially while you're working. So I keep my Microlax close on hand as kind of an added security blanket. I always pack my Aveeno Skin Relief Moisturizing Lotion. It's intense and it gets the job done. In fact, it offers incredible effectiveness for up to 72 hours, which is amazing. But if you suffer from dry, itchy skin, you will get relief within 60 seconds. Oh, and the smell of the shea butter is exquisite. Into the bag you go. For the longest time, would completely overpack. So I've learned less is more. So I'll try to pack as light as possible. Then again, reinforces the need to have those essentials in your bag. Another great joy of this job, you never know when an impromptu little interview is going to happen when one of the fans of the show approaches you. So basically, the breath has to be fresh all of the time. And before I set out, I definitely freshen up. When I'm connecting with people, very often we are in each other's personal space. It's just the nature of the work, so I need to feel fresh. But there is something about LISTERINE that allows me to plug into that feeling whenever I need it. I need to be as fresh at the end as I am at the beginning and any time in between, and LISTERINE is my go-to. Completely clean, fresh, and ready to tackle my day for a good morning, a good night, and everything in between. Happy travels.
Nice. man, packed and ready to go, Graeme.
Happy travels. It's weird, but I've gotten down to the point now. I travelled with a beautiful gent, Nick, when we went with Huawei, funnily enough, to Barcelona. And this kid travels the world with the tiniest little bag. And he's like, no, I will not check your luggage in. I will not. And I've learned lessons. If you plan properly and you have the essentials, you can fly light. I love that. But the vital thing is you've got to be ready to be like this with the person at any point, to do an interview, have a fan engagement, do whatever. So the fresh breath does help. Thank you, Listerine. I owe you a massive, massive favour.
Oh, shout out to you for packing light. Could never be me, but I love that for you. I need at least 3 outfit changes a day. But listen, we've got so much coming up on your Feel Good Breakfast show right here. I mean, speaking about taking care of our mind, body, soul, Nomzamo Bata is going to join us to talk a little bit more about body care.
Oh, and then we've got a very special performance.